Hi my dear children, this is Prasanna, your maths tutor. Well students, in the previous video we learned how to add and subtract the unlike fractions, and in this today's video we are going to solve the exercise 7.6 based on it. So your first question is that solve. So 2 by 3 plus 1 by 7. So we solved so many problems like this yesterday. So it is just like adding the unlike fraction. So unlike fraction can be added like this. First we do the cross multiplication. 2 sevens will be 14. Since there is addition sign, use that addition sign again. And 1 3 is 3 and product of these two. So 7 3 is how much? 21. So 14 plus 3 will be 17, and this denominator as it is. Since 17 and 21 are not coming in the same table of any number, so that's why you can leave it as it is, because this is the simplified form of the fraction. Let's go for this. So it is 3 by 10 plus 7 by 15. Just do the same what we have done in the first. 3 15s will be 45 and plus sign as it is, and 7 10s it is 70 divided by product of these two. So 15 10s 150, so that it is 45 plus 70 will be 115 and 150, and this can be simplified further, but I am not going to simplify because it is optional. You can either simplify or you can leave it, no problem. So this problem is very similar to this. This is also similar, that's why I have already solved them. You can make note of them. So these two problems are also very similar to these two, so that's why I am not going to explain in detail. So you can make note of them. So but this is subtraction of unlike fraction, so that's why I am going to solve this. So but process is same, I mean the method is same, only thing is that here we are going to subtract instead of adding. So 3 3 is how much? It is 9, and negative sign is there, just use that negative sign. Then 1 4 is 4 divided by product of these two, so it is 12. So 9 minus 4 will be how much? It is 5 and 12 as it is. So this is the answer of this. This problem is very similar to this, that's why I have already solved it. You make a note of it, and but this problem is different from these all previous problems, so that's why I am going to explain this. So first here we have got 3 unlike fractions. So 3 unlike fractions cannot be added very easily, so that's why better we can add those 3 unlike fractions one by one. So here first I am going to add these two, later on I am going to add this two to the answer of this. Okay, 2 by 3 plus 3 by 4. How easy it is? 4 2s are 8, correct? 4 2s are 8, 3 3s are 9, then 3 4s are 12. Still this is remained, so I am going to write that once again as it is, right? Because I am going to solve these two, so that's why I solved them. So what is the simplified form of this? 8 plus 9 will be 17 and 12 as it is, and this 1 by 2 will remain as it is. Now we got another new problem. This is also like addition of unlike fractions. So here do the cross multiplication. 72 is how much? It is 34 divided by 12 ones are, that is 12. Then product of both denominators, 12 twos are, it is 24. So 34 plus 12 will be how much? It is 46. 46 divided by 24. So this is the answer of this one, and this is also very simple. So first add these two, so you will get this answer, that is 3 plus 2 divided by 6, and add this number to that, and 3 plus 2 will be 5 by 6 and 1 by 6 as it is. Now you got the new problem, so just solve it, and if you solve that you will get the answer, that is 1. Let's go for this. This is addition of mixed fraction. So mixed fraction, whenever we are adding the mixed fraction, you just do one thing. First convert them to their improper fraction, then you proceed. So here 3 ones are 3, 3 plus 1 is 4, so 4 by 3, then 3 3 is 9, 9 plus 2 will be 11, 11 by 3. Now it is just like adding the unlike fractions. So first of all these are like fractions because both are having the same denominator. So when you are adding the like fractions, so just concentrate on only numerators, means just add the numerators first. So 11 plus 4 will be 15, and write one denominator. So 15 by 3 can be simplified like 5, because 5, both 15 and 3 will come in the table of 3, that's why just divide this 15 by 3, so the answer will be 5. Similarly I am going to solve this one. 3 4s are 12 and 3, right? 3 4s are 12, 12 plus 2 will be 14, not 12. Okay, 14 by 3. Similarly 3 4 3s will be 12, then 13 divided by 4. So now you got the new problem which is having the different denominators, so which means they are unlike fractions. So just add them by cross multiplying. So 14 fours are how much? It is 14 twos are 28 and 28 double, that is 56. So 56 plus 13 threes are, it is 39 divided by, so 3 fours are how much? It is 12. So just write it, 56 plus 39, how much? 56 plus 39 will be 65, okay, it is 95, so 95 divided by 12. Let's solve this one as well. So it is, first of all, we are subtracting like fractions here. So whenever you are subtracting the like fractions, just subtract the numerators from one to another. So 16 minus 7 will be 9, and instead of two denominators, write only one denominator. And let's solve the last one. So here we are subtracting the unlike fractions, so just do the cross multiplication. 2 fours are, it is 8, minus 1 threes are 3, divided by product of these two, so it is 6. 8 minus 3 will be how much? It is 5, and write the denominator as it is. So this is how we can solve the unlike fractions based on their operations. Well students, so let's go for the second problem that reads like Sarita bought 2/5 meter of a ribbon and Lalita bought 3/4 meter of ribbon. Then what is the total length of ribbon that they both bought? So this is the question. So first we need to write what length of ribbon that Sarita bought and what length of ribbon which is bought by Lalita. So length of ribbon which is Sarita bought is 2/5 meter, and length of ribbon which is Lalita bought, that is 3/4 meter. And what they are asking? They are asking what is the total length of ribbon which is bought by both. So total always refers to addition, so that total length of ribbon which is bought by both. So total means just add the both length of ribbons. So this is the length of the first ribbon which is bought by whom? Bought by Sarita, and this is the length of ribbon which is bought by Lalita. So just add them. It is just like adding unlike fractions. So 4 twos are 8, 5 threes are 15, 5 fours are 20. Then 8 plus 15 will be how much? 23, and 20 as it is. So 23 divided by 20 meter of ribbon together which is bought by both. So this is the total length of the ribbon bought by both. Let's go for the third, that is Naina was given 1.5. So you can read it as 1.5 or else 1/2. So Naina was given 1.5 piece of cake, and Najma was given 1/3 piece of cake. Then find the total amount of cake which is given to both. So first we need to write the amount of cake which is given to Naina, that is how much? 1.5, and the amount of cake which is given to Najma, how much? It is 1/3. So they are asking the total amount of cake. So total always refers to addition, so that is why total amount of cake which is given to both Naina and Najma. So just add them. It is just like adding the mixed fraction. So mixed fraction, before going to add the mixed fraction, just convert them to the improper fraction. So 2 ones are 3, 2 ones are 2, 2 plus 1 is 3, so 3 by 2, 3 ones are 3, 3 plus 1 is 4, so 4 by 3. So it is just like again adding unlike fractions. So do the cross multiplication. 3 3s are 9, and 2 4s are 8, and 2 3s are 6. So 9 plus 8 is 17, and 6 as it is. So this is the total amount of cake which is given to both Naina and Najma. Well students, so let's go for the next question, that is fourth one, fill the boxes. So here some empty boxes are given, so you need to fill those empty boxes with appropriate answer. So here these kind of problems can be done by transposing one number from one side to the another. So here fractions are given, so just to transpose means to transfer one fraction from one side to the another side, definitely it will be helpful to you. So right now this is unknown to you, so keep this unknown in the left hand side itself, but this is just to transfer this minus 5 by 8 to the right hand side. So when you transfer, it will look like this. First this box will remain in the left hand side, and on the right hand side when this minus 5 by 8 comes here, so first there was a 1 by 4, and when this minus 5 by 8 comes here, then its sign will change. So it was minus, then when it comes to right hand side, its sign will be positive, and 5 by 8 will remain as it is. Now it is addition of unlike fractions. So just do that. 8 ones are 8, and 4 5s are how much? It is 20, and 4 8s are 32. So 20 plus 8 will be 28, it is 32. So that in the box you must fill this number. So when you fill this number and try it out, definitely you will get the answer, that is 1 by 4. You just try it once. Means in the box you have to take this number and fill it and solve this problem. Definitely your answer would be 1 by 4. Let's solve in the same fashion. So just to transpose this number here. So keep this empty box in the left hand side itself, equal sign, just to transpose. So already 1 by 2 here on the right hand side. So when you transpose this minus number or minus fraction to the right hand side, its sign will change, right? So opposite of minus is plus, and 1 by 5 will be remain the same. So it is again just like adding unlike fractions. So 5 ones are 5. How much? 5 ones are 5. Then 2 ones are 2. Then 5 twos are 10. So that in place of box you have to fill what? 7 by 10. So if you fill this box with a 7 by 10, then your answer would be 1 by 2. No doubt at all, right? Let's solve this one. So here you have to transpose not the number, you have to transpose box this time. So that's why transpose this box towards this side. So when you transpose, what happens? Let's see here. 1 by 2 will remain as it is, minus will remain as it is, but box goes here and 1 by 6 comes here. So 1 by 6, see here, box will go here and 1 by 6 comes in place of box. So in place of box, minus 1 by 6. So it is equals box, right? So it is again just like subtracting the unlike fractions. So 6 ones are how much? 6 ones are 6 minus 2 ones are 2 divided by 2 6 are 12. So that, let me write one more step. So 6 minus 2 will be 4 and it is 12. So equal sign as it is, and yes, equal sign as it is, then box. So in place of box you have to write the answer, that is 4 by 12. So in this way we can solve these kind of problems. Let's go for the fifth one, that is complete the addition subtraction box. See here, this is the box, these are the two boxes. So here you can see that some boxes are filled with fractions. They may be unlike or like, but we have to do the addition and subtraction. You have to fill those boxes by doing the addition and subtraction operations. So let us take up the first box, that is this one. See here, when you move from this this box to this box, so or else if your movement is like this, this is addition. If your movement is from top to bottom, this is subtraction. Listen to me carefully. If your movement from left hand side to right hand side, from this end to this end, it is addition, means you have to do addition always like this. When you move from top to bottom like this, you have to do subtraction, right? So right now I want to solve this one. So which operation should I do? It is absolutely addition, because I am moving like this. So 2 by 3 plus 4 by 3. First of all, these are like fractions. So like fraction mean we only add the numerator. So 2 plus 4, 6, and instead of 3 we write only 1 3. Understood or not? See here, I want to solve these two. See here, see my moment. So if this is my moment and I have to do addition, so I had done the addition just now. Again I want to move like this, means I want to add this, I must add this. So first of all, these are like fractions. So just write the denominator same and add the numerators. So 3 by 3. Next, I don't have anything to move like this. That's why now I want to move in this fashion, right? Then only I will get something. So when I move this one, when I move like this, then which operation should I do? It is absolutely subtraction. So 2 by 3 minus 1 by 3. First of all, this and this, these two fractions are like fractions. So like fraction mean we write first denominator, because both denominators are same here. That's why you can write the denominator first as it is. 2 minus 1 is 1. Next again I am moving like this from top to bottom. So that's why which operation should I do? It is subtraction. So subtraction of like fractions. So write 3 first, and 4 minus 2 is 2 by 3. Now you can solve this problem like this, by addition or else by subtraction. Choice is yours. So right now I want to do addition, because addition looks very simple here. So addition of like fraction, because I am moving like this, so it is addition. 3 as it is then 2 plus 1 is 3. And if you solve this as well, you will get the answer 3 by 3. You just check it. 6 by 3 minus 3 by 3. First of all, these are like fractions. 6 minus 3 will be 3. And instead of 2 denominators, write only 1 denominator. So that now the box has completely filled with appropriate answers. So let's go for the B now. So it is little bit different. So here there were like fractions, that's why you done very easily. But here you got some unlike fractions, but not to worry. Let's try them one by one. So children, how to solve this? If I move like this, which operation? It is addition. If I move from top to bottom, it is which operation? Subtraction. So first I want to move like this. So 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3. First of all, these are unlike fractions. So unlike fraction means do the cross multiplication very easily. 3 ones are 3, then 2 ones are 2. 3 plus 2 will be 5, and instead of these two, just get their product. So 2 3s are 6. Next, do the cross multiplication because I want to solve these two. Which operation? Addition. So 4 ones are 4, 3 ones are 3. 4 plus 3 will be 7, and 7 divided by 3 fours are 12. You can solve separately because I am solving directly because yes, I am familiar with those problems. So you can solve them separately and you can fill those boxes, no problem. Then now I can't do the addition because I don't have any fractions here, but I have got the chance to the subtraction. So this minus this. Okay, first it is just like 1 by 2 minus of 1 by 3. So you can write the problem like this separately and you can solve it, no problem. So 3 ones are 3, then 2 ones are 2. So 3 minus 2 will be 1, then 1 minus 1 by 6. Let's go for this. 1 by 3 minus 1 by 4. So 1 by 3 minus 1 by 4. 4 ones are 4, 3 ones are 3. So 4 minus 3, 1. 1 divided by 4 3s are, it is 12. So solve these two. You can add or else you can subtract. You will get the same answer here. So I am going to add now. So 1 by 6 plus 1 by 12 because I am moving like this. Right, that's why I am doing addition here. If I move like this, I would have done subtraction, but I am moving like this, that's why I am doing addition. So 6 ones are 6 plus 12 ones are 12 divided by 12 6 are, it is 72. So that 12 plus 6 is 18, 18 divided by 72. So you can write the answer as 18 divided by 72, and if you solve this one, you will get the answer, that is absolutely 18 divided by 72. So in this way you can fill those boxes with appropriate answers by doing addition and subtraction. Well students, so let us solve the next question, that is sixth one. A piece of wire and its length is 7 by 8 meter broke into two pieces. Remember, not into equal pieces. They broke into two pieces of different length, and one piece, the length of one piece was 1 by 4 meter, and you need to find out the length of other piece of the wire. So imagine that there is a wire and its total length from this point to this is how much? 7 by 8 meter, and this length has been broken into two pieces. See here, this is the first piece and this is the second piece, right? One piece length is how much? 1 by 4. So let's take any piece. So I am going to take this piece and its length is how much? 1 by 4 meter. So you need to find out the length of other piece of the wire. So this piece you have to find out. Very simple. Total length is 7 by 8 and the length of this piece is 1 by 4. So just subtract the small piece, small length of the piece from the big length of the piece. Simple. So let's do it. Right. So the first sentence would be length of wire, means total length of wire would be how much? It is 7 by 8 meter, and length of piece of wire, how much it is? Clearly given. It is 1 divided by 4 meter. So units are really important. Then you need to find out length of other piece of wire. Very simple. Bigger length minus smaller length. So equals 7 by 8 minus 1 divided by 4. So it is just like subtraction of unlike fraction. Just do it. 4 7s are 28 and 1 8s are 8 divided by 8 4s are 32. So 28 minus 8 will be 20 and this is 32. And if you want to simplify this, you can simplify, or else you can leave it, no problem. So right now I want to simplify this because these values are very simple. That's why I am going to simplify this as well. Both numbers are coming in the 2 table, so that is why, or else both numbers are coming in the 4 table as well. So 4 5s are 20 and 4 8s are, so that 5 divided by 8 meter. So this is the length of the other piece of the wire, 5 by 8 meter. Let's go for the another problem that reads like, Nandini's house is 9 by 10 kilometer from her school and she walked some distance and then took bus for 1.5 kilometer to reach the school. Then how far did she walk? See, try to understand the question. Nandini's house is, means this is the Nandini's house, right? So this is the Nandini's house and there is a school. This is the Nandini's school and this is Nandini's house. And the distance between home and school, or house or school, how much it is? So the total distance between Nandini's house and her school is how much? 9 by 10. But Nandini walked some distance. She walked some distance from her house to school. She walked this distance from this point to this point. She walked this much distance on foot. We don't know that. But remaining distance she has covered with the help of bus, and that is clearly given. How much? It is half kilometer. Total distance between her house and school is 9 by 10 kilometer. She walked this distance on foot and this distance she covered with the help of her school bus to reach the school. So we need to find out how much distance she walked on foot. Very simple. Bigger distance, that is 9 by 10 kilometer, minus smaller distance, that is 1 by 2 kilometer, which is travelled with the help of bus to reach the school, just like this problem. So what's your first sentence? The sentence would be total distance between school and house. So what is the total distance between a school and house? It is 9 by 10 kilometer, correct? 9 by 10 kilometer. Then next sentence would be distance she covered with the help of bus or on bus. Distance covered by bus to reach the school. So how much distance she has covered by bus? It is half kilometer. Write it here. So it is half kilometer. Then you need to write the last sentence like distance covered on foot. So this is the distance she has covered on foot. How much it is? Very simple. Bigger distance minus smaller distance. So 9 by 10 minus 1 by 2. It is just like subtraction of unlike fractions. So just do it. 2 9s are 18 minus 10 1s are 10. So product of these two, 10 2s are 20. So just solve them. 18 minus 10 is how much? 8. 18 minus 10 is, okay, I am going to write here 8 and divided by 20 as it is. So still you can simplify this, or else you can leave it as it is. But I am going to simplify this because these values are also simplified. So that's why 4 2s are 8, 4 5s are. So that 2 by 5 kilometer she walked on foot to reach from her home to the school. So this is how you can solve the problem. Well students, so let us solve the next question, that is 8th one. Asha and Samuel have bookshelves. So what do you mean by bookshelf? So bookshelf is a shelf. So shelf is a thing which is usually made of wood and which is usually fixed on the wall. So where you can keep some books or anything, like usually such kind of shelf that you can see in the kitchen where you can keep the kitchen utensils. So that kind of wooden material is called as shelf, right? So Asha and Samuel have bookshelves of the same size, right? Same size bookshelves they have, and those are filled partly. Partly means not completely, right? So Asha's shelf is filled with 5/6 of the books and Samuel's shelf is 2/5 full, means not completely full. So whose bookshelf is more full here? First of all, both bookshelves are not fully completed, means not fully filled with books. It is 5/6 full, but Samuel's shelf is 2/5 full, right? Partly filled means not completely filled. Then whose bookshelf is more full and by what fraction? Imagine that this is the bookshelf of Asha and this is the bookshelf of Samuel. So when you look at the fraction of the shelf of Asha, that is 5/6. What it represents? It represents that there are 6 parts in the shelf, and out of 6 parts in the shelf, 5 parts are filled with books. See here, first 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the Asha's shelf filled with books. Then when you look at the fraction of the Samuel's shelf, which is filled 2/5 full. So 2/5 means there are 5 equal parts, and out of 5 equal parts, 2 parts are filled. So now tell me, whose shelf is more full? Obviously Asha's bookshelf, right? So Asha's bookshelf is full, filled with more books than Samuel's shelf. So that is why. So Asha's bookshelf is more full than the Samuel. So first sentence would be fraction of shelf of Asha's filled with books. So this is the fraction of shelf which is filled with books, that is Asha's, and fraction of shelf which is filled with books, that is of Samuel, that is 2/5. And obviously by looking at this fraction picture, we can easily notice that Asha's shelf is more full than the Samuel's shelf. By how much? So we need to take the difference, then only we can easily decide that whose bookshelf is filled more books and by what fraction. So this is the fraction of Asha bookshelf and this is the fraction of Samuel bookshelf. So just to take the difference, and you will understand that 13/30 is the fraction of Asha's bookshelf, which is full, which is more full than the Samuel bookshelf. So 13/20 is the fraction. So by this fraction, Asha's bookshelf is more full, right? Let's go for the 9th one. Jaydev takes 2 minutes to walk across the school ground, means he is walking across the school ground and he takes this much time. How much it is? 2 And Rahul takes 7/4 minutes to do the same activity, means he is also walking across the school ground, but Rahul takes 7/4 minutes. Then who takes less time and by what fraction? So again, first we need to write the first sentence as duration taken by Jaydev to walk across the school ground. How much? That is 2/1/5 meter. Then second sentence is duration taken by Rahul to go across or to walk across the school ground. How much it is? 7/4 minutes. So in order to compare both fractions, we need to bring them to their improper fraction, then only we can compare. So when you bring those two fractions, they will look like, see here, yes, where shall we solve? Yes, here we are going to solve them as a rough, right? It is 2/1/5 and it is 7/4. So just bring this to simplest form. It is 5 2s are 10, 10 plus 1. So it is 11/5, and it is already in simplest form, 7/4. So usually when you want to compare the two unlike fractions with a different numerator and a different denominators, we do cross multiplication and check. See here, this and this, 44, correct? 11 4s are 44, 5 7s are 35. So 44 is bigger than 35, and this 44 is because of this fraction and the numerator of this fraction with the denominator of this. So that is why this 11/5 is more than 7/4. So 11/5 mean what? So this is the time duration taken by Jaydev to cross the or to walk across the ground. So that is why here Jaydev took more time. So obviously if Jaydev took more time, then obviously Rahul takes less time. So that is why you need to write the next sentence. Rahul took less time, right? I shown here who took more time. So 11 divided by 5 is more than 7 by 4. So 7 by 4 is the duration taken by the Rahul. Yes, so Rahul took less time by what fraction? That we need to find out here. So 2 1/5 is the duration taken by Jaydev, and 7 by 4 is the duration taken by Rahul, and 2 1/5, if you simplify this, it looks like 11 by 5 minus of 7 by 4 as it is, and when you take the difference, and it is just like subtracting unlike fractions, and you will get the answer as 9 by 20 minutes. So which means Rahul took less time than Jaydev by 9 by 20 minutes.